told me to try looking at the VFW in Kenvil. So I went to look at it and saw that it was something that I would be willing to look into do. So I reached into the VFW and they said, "You're more than welcome to do the project." And I wasn't too familiar with the process of doing it, so I reached out to one of my family members who is familiar with this kind of work and told me that it's a very challenging kind of project, but it was something that he knew I was willing to do. So it took me a little over maybe 6 months of trying to create the funds for this, and all the material was purchased from RP Smith & Son in Roxbury, and started my work in late of March of 2016. And the process, like you said, took about 4 weeks with about 20 to 30 individual helpers to create that project in a span of over 200 hours, and in about a month's time complete the project.
How did you recruit these volunteers to help you?
Most of the volunteers came out through the troop.
Okay.
At every meeting I announced that I would be working on the project that weekend, so hoping that I could have volunteers reach out, and the majority of them came from the troop. I had family members as well come and help out as well as some friends.
Describe the project a little more of what you built.
Project, where at the VFW they had 2 separate little planes. One that was just a flower bed and the other one was a grass plane. And to keep it separated from the parking lot and the entranceway, it was just covered in railroad ties. And the condition of the railroad ties was not good, where just looking at it you can tell that it was gonna fall over. So at that point I was like, this railroad tie wall needs to go, and more sustainable with a block wall.
And you got the interlocking ones with the pegs?
Yes.
How many courses did you do?
Well, Larry has some photos. It's very nice.
What Brian did is a great compliment to the work that's been done through the Community Development Block Grant. I believe a number of years ago, that's how the a parking lot was paved. But more importantly, if you remember the issue with the HUD funding, that we ended up finding some additional money to take care of that, since Community Development Block Grant money was not eligible. And that work has been done, so might even still be finishing up. So what you did, which really needed to be done, was a great compliment to work that's been done inside as well. So you really have done a great job for that property.